What's up, Tony? How are you, feller? Whew. I am. I am currently working on. I thought I had the mod pack downloaded, but apparently I didn't. So I'm currently working on that. I don't know if you are in or not. I was actually about to not stream because I'm not feeling the greatest. And then PJ said he'd be around, so I figured I'd take advantage of him actually being around. Oh man. Save monetization. We'll set to conservative. Even though it's not really a conservative. Oh man. Alright. So it's got 3 minutes left on download. I thought before I went to dinner I set it to download, but apparently it didn't. Good evening, Cody. How are you? Yeet. How we doing there? I'm hanging in there. I was just about like I had already talked about with my wife. I was like I think I'm taking the night off, and then PJ's sent a message saying that he'd be around. So here I am. I have not been feeling the greatest today. My stomach is just so if I just go quiet for an extended period of time, just know that I'll be back soon. It has not been a pleasant day for the feather. I guess this is Tony's truck just parked here in the middle of the road. Hopefully he wasn't pulling a trailer that I pulled out because there's no trailer. What's this goal? Make Super Chat more fun with a goal. Set up a goal to engage with your audience in a new way. Once you reach your goal, celebrate your community. Let's do one. Share how you'll celebrate. Okay. We'll have to figure that one out. Yeah, I had a shitty week last week. This week wasn't bad. This week it's been a crazy hectic week since I last live streamed. The last time my live stream was Friday night. Last Friday night. And it has been absolutely chaotic. So that, because we already have one. Ooh, we got $101,000. What's up, Chad? How are you? Well, it depends on when the server saved last before you had to restart it. Oh. Well, you're heading that way, so I'm going to assume that you either sold something off or you were pulling something that's no longer in the server back to your farm. I don't know. Happy Gilmore 2 is funny as... Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. No spoilers. Oh. Download's done. Move that. I thought it was just 2 new mods that were on the in-game mod hub, but I forgot I had mods last week because I took others out. And I had to replace them. That's on me. That's on me. I saw that top chat. I want live chat. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Whew. I don't spoil it, but I'll say it. It's just as funny as the first. It's hard not to get a funny, like, it's hard not to get a funny Adam Sandler movie when he's trying to be funny. Like when, like, he's got some serious movies, which, to be fair, they're serious movies. They're not supposed to be funny, but like Adam Sandler delivers, even like his cheesy comedies are always funny, or has like funny moments. So it's hard to, like, what was the one where he played his twin sister? Like, that had its funny moments. But then you're messing around with like a classic, and you're making a sequel, which always ends up in disaster. So I'm like 50-50. Oh, now you show up after I shut my computer down. Well, I'm sorry. I was on the toilet, alright? I've been on the toilet all day long. You want to complain? You get to know that little bit of information. I should probably join the Discord. I was actually gonna not stream tonight, and then PJ said he'd be around, so I figured I'd suck it up. You're always on. No, I'm not. Something's not agreeing with my stomach right now. I've gone, what, 5-6 times a day? It is not fun. It is not fun at all. And my stomach just feels like it's being constantly just, like, it feels like I'm just get constantly kicked in the gut. It's not fun. Luckily, it's all coming out the one end and not the other, because if it was both ends, then I would be completely miserable. We got a spend time with PJ's and his. Oh Lord, dude, we went to the fair on Monday, and we were watching. They had a show, the racing corgis, where they have corgis that race, and they even had like at one point they had the corgis come out on like remote control power wheels. It's good. And I happened, when we're sitting in the bleachers, I happened to look up and see like this 6-foot tall inflatable chicken head. And I was just like, Brandon would be in love. Brandon would have that on top of his house. Corgis were badass. Dude, it was so awesome because he was run down the intro and how they got into raising corgis and all this other stuff, and the bad boys or cops music started playing, and one of them came out in like a Lamborghini Power Wheels, and the other one came out in a cop car Power Wheels, and he was dressed like a cop, and I was like, oh, that's so stinking adorable. Cody with the $99 super chat. What? I didn't set a goal because I didn't know what to make the celebration. That's why I didn't set the goal. We would have achieved our goal already. Oh, you gonna let him do that to you, Cody? He beat you by 1 penny. He topped you. Giggity goo. And has become a sponsor.
I am very
for 13 months. Right now. Wait, wasn't it just 12 months last week? How's that work? It's only been a week. Dude got 30 days in 1 week. What's up, Redneck, by the way? Dude, he immediately, as soon as you dropped the $1.99, he was just like, hold up. I'll add a penny. Oh, God. Had a long working... I've had long working a 4-car accident. No one had injuries. Jeez, I can read. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what reading is these days. And then Redneck with another $1 super chat. Thank you, sir. Could be when he subscribed. Because last week, I could have sworn last week it said he was 12 months because I mentioned something about it in my Phoenix moment, I believe. About him being, there's some of them being members for a year, some have been members for years. Nice, just showing off. He's like, you son of a bitch. Oh, okay. That's done. Oh, man. We didn't stream last Saturday because we were going to the fair last Saturday. And we got out there. There wasn't supposed to be storms. If you guys follow me on TikTok, there wasn't supposed to be storms for until like 10 o'clock that night. And there was definitely like clouds in the area when we got out there. And then we got on the trolley and just got dumped on. It took 2 days of hanging up for my clothes to dry. We just got hammered. I don't know why this isn't reading. There we go. And the funny part about it is I recorded the radar saying that there was absolutely nothing overhead, and then immediately recorded a video and it's just dumping buckets outside. What's going on with MediaFire right now? There we go. My files. Upload that. Our fire department had their 120th anniversary. Nice. Is that what the video was you sent me from? Got home from work. You already said that. I swear my YouTube is pissing me off. Redneck King, hey Tony and Chad, JT, you're expensive whore. So I've been told. If you've seen my figure collection, my wife would agree with you. Damn, JT dropped a bomb. Yeah, he's going to war with Redneck, I guess. Redneck's up to 3. Alright, what was I doing? I forgot. I completely forgot. Yeah, me sitting out in front of the house since I didn't know where they were starting at. Ah, gotcha. I was like, what's going on? And it was so loud. I had to like practically turn it all the way down. I was like, good lord. Oh, are you filming on your flip phone? Redneck's a creep in there. Uh-oh. Severe thunderstorm warning. Funsies! Let's see if I can find that picture of that giant. I'll put it in general chat.
Evening, sir.
Oh, good evening. put it in general chat so everybody else can see it.
This remote, see?
Yeah, it's uploaded. I thought I had downloaded it and I didn't. So it's uploading now.
Cool.
Because I thought it was just 2 mods that was on the Giants mod up, but come to find out, I took a bunch of stuff out last week, thinking it was the issue, so I had to re-upload.
It's super annoying that it's just one outdated mod that we do have.
It's 100% what it was, because I looked it up, I got frustrated to the point where I was just like, let me look up what it is, and someone was like, make sure the mods in your folder and in the server are updated. If they're outdated, it will cause shader issues. So it's like, well, I just updated everything, and sure enough, I went to the server, and that Colossus pack, I guess, had updated while we were streaming, and just for some reason just crashed everything, and I was just like, well, what? Why? It's not updated on either end. It's not updated in the server. It's not updated in my end. Why is it causing this issue? But sure enough, I updated them both client side and server side. And I've been in just fine. Knock on wood.
That's crazy.
There you go. There's the giant chicken head from the corgi races. And then I got one when we were walking by it. Brandon would be in love. T.I. is out at the fair tonight. I took trash out earlier and I was just bebopping my head all the way to the dumpster.
What, not a care in the world because you don't have your neighbors there?
Oh, there's been an update to that. He's gone. She's on probation.
Excellent.
He's not allowed to be out here. Well, she allows it because he comes to visit his kid, but he's not allowed to stay overnight or anything. So
nice.
She pulled me in the office. She's like, how's everything been? Has the issue been resolved? I was like, other than the first couple of days, it's been quiet. And she informed me everything that happened. I was like, oh, I went and told my wife, I was like, I don't think she's supposed to tell us that.
Right, like that's not supposed to happen.
I don't think she's supposed to just tell us all their business and everything, but she did, so. She told me if we see him, like, staying overnight or anything, to come let her know.
So, alright, so who instituted that he's not allowed to be here at all? Is that the police?
I don't know. She didn't disclose that information. She just said that he's not allowed to be on the property. She'll allow it for him, like, coming to visit his daughter and everything. She understands that. But as far as, like, staying overnight, and if he causes any problems, that she's on probation, she's immediately gone if anything occurs. So I was like, like, well, he's been here quite a few times. She's like, yeah, I understand. He's gonna be around. It's his daughter. And I was like, yeah, I don't want them all to be out on the street. I was like, but I do enjoy a peaceful sleep. But I guess she's getting petty. She went out and got a ring or a doorbell camera. So, and then she made the comment the other day, don't talk out here because people listen to your conversations. It's like, we don't listen to your conversations unless you're yelling it, and we kind of don't have a choice.
Right, a bit of a difference.
But yeah, it's been pretty quiet. So I can't complain there. I think
That's pretty good.
She's moved somebody else in though. Another woman's been staying out here the past couple of nights. God damn.
Hopefully she keeps to herself.
So far. We'll see how it goes. If not, I have that one in my chamber. She said if she's on probation or anything happens, let her know. She'll start the process. She moved very quickly, which I'm thoroughly shocked that she moved as quickly as she did, so I can't complain.
She was probably waiting for someone to complain.
Yeah, she was like, I wish you would have come to me sooner. I was like, well, we were trying to get like as much shit as possible before we just laid this on your desk.
Yeah, you don't want to be the person that just goes to complain for nothing.
Well, my dad texted me today. He's like, can you? Because he's talking my stepmom. He's like, can you let her know you're not mad at us? We haven't heard from you. I was like, it's just been a super busy last couple weeks. So I had to sit down and write a freaking 2-page letter with timestamps telling everything that happened. I said, that's taken care of. Then we went out last Saturday night. We went out to the fair, and there's supposed to be no rain in the forecast until like 10 p.m. We went out there at 5:30, and we got on the trolley to go up to the main gate, and it just dumped on us. I was so soaked that it took me 2 days to dry my clothes and like 5 days to dry my shoes out. I was just drenched. And then the next night we went up to the Paranormal Cirque, and then, or Cirque, or however it's pronounced. Then we went back out to the fair Monday night. This is like, so I've been super busy.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, racing is not what it used to be. I'll say that. We went up to Dover both Saturday and Sunday night. And Saturday, like, I remember as far back as like the year before me and my wife got together, I went out to the campgrounds with my buddies, and it was packed. Like, you had parking all the way down Route 13. Like, we had to park at Toys R Us and walk around there. And like, it was like bumper to bumper traffic. None of that this year. Absolutely none. Like, we went up there Saturday night, and Route 13's clearer than it has been on a normal like Saturday during non-race weekends. I was like, what the hell is this? And
yeah, it's definitely not as crowded as it used to be.
Nah. And then we went up Sunday night, and the race was still going on, but like, I remember when the Dover Mall used to be, like, the parking lot used to be packed. Because every time I went, we parked at the Blue Hen Mall and took a bus up to the track. None of it. I was just like, jeez. I mean, that was 2008 when the last time I've been, and it was that packed, and now it's just, there's nothing. Of course, they took out like half the seating at Dover.
Yeah, they did that in New Hampshire too. And it's like, listen, you can take away the stands to hide the fact that nobody's going all you want, but everybody knows. I mean, it used to be like day of. If I didn't get there before 7 in the morning, I wouldn't get a parking spot in the lot that I always go to. There's like a couple times I've had to go out and like to the general area, but they closed that parking section down, and they forced everybody into like 2 lots now. And I can get there. Like last time we went, I think we just like before went doing like breakfast tailgating stuff, and brought stuff for lunch, and I think we showed up at like, I don't know, like 11. And we still parked in like the main area with everyone else. So, okay. It's just like, it just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It's just, I haven't found a good alternative yet. Like, IndyCar and F1 are just boring. And
Yeah,
I feel like people
never
that
get into that.
people that like F1, I'm pretty sure, are just fake. Like, they only are interested in it because it's like it's like the fancy sport. Or like the fancy racing, and
Here I am. I thought they were the same thing. The F1 was IndyCar.
No, F1 is like the international. Like, they do like Monaco and like Dubai. Basically, like racing on every continent. Yeah, with all the yachts and they got all the high-end sponsors and stuff. And then IndyCar is just like America's
Probably
version
not.
of it.
Probably not. If I do, it'll be an early stream.
But that's tough because that's like the Premier League, where it's like, because it's not really based. Well, at least with Premier League, like, you can't catch every game, but you can catch the ones on the weekend, and they're in the mornings. But sometimes the race is at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, because it could be over in like China.
Oh, yeah. Overseas.
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason to it, so you're constantly like...
There we go.
I don't know, it's just a lot to commit to. Like, if I'm going to watch something, I'm going to watch...
I guess we gotta wait till they
every
hit
week.
puberty.
And, like, I want to watch some kind of good competitive racing. But with F1, whoever gets the lead in the first turn wins. Always.
Lame.
Mm-hmm.
NASCAR screwed up when they went away from their base. They tried to like bring in new people instead of they completely shit on their original fans, and they don't watch that shit. And the people they are trying to attract to the sport don't watch that shit. So it's just like you shot yourself in the foot. Instead of course correcting, you just lean more into it.
Well, that's kind of like the theme for all of media these days. It's like they're too stubborn to realize like we made a mistake and go back from it. And the reason behind that is because they probably spent like so much money developing certain initiatives, and if it doesn't pan out, they just have to like stick with it because they already spent the money on it. And whoever came up with that idea doesn't want to look bad. But it's at our expense.
The car look goofy as hell to me now. Like it's just,
yeah, and they just like won't drive the same. Like they suck. The cars absolutely suck.
Was it the car of tomorrow? I dislike those too. Like that. Just bring back the old stock car.
I know. Just like 5-speed manual, or 4-speed manual, whatever. Like just And the thing is, and like, I get it to a certain extent, but like none of the original drivers, or not original, but like, you know, your core drivers that are in like their 40s now, like none of them are winning races.
Aren't they all out of it by now?
Out of what?
Like, Junior's gone, Tony's gone.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have like Kyle Busch and like Denny Hamlin.
Oh, nobody cares about them.
Brad. And they're all struggling. And it's like, yeah, because these kids that are racing now probably don't know how to drive a manual. Like William Byron is a prime example of just like how bad racing's gotten. And it's like he's a NASCAR driver, and like, he had no experience in like racing or anything like that. He was just really good at iRacing.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of them putting ATS drivers in real trucks.
Yeah. And it's just like, all right, see if you can do it. And, you know, the sad thing is, like, probably can. I mean, it's not like William Byron's like a slouch in NASCAR. Like, he actually wins races. But that's, for me, like, if I were a driver, I would be totally, like, bummed out by that, I guess.
Speaking of iRacing, I'm like super hyped for the next NASCAR game.
Ugh.
It's being developed by the people from iRacing, and a lot of people who have tested it say it's really good.
I'll believe it when I see it. Like, I've heard that about every NASCAR game. They're like, oh yeah, like especially when like NASCAR Heat was just kind of like so-so, kind of got mixed reactions, and they were like, oh, NASCAR Heat 2, this is gonna be the one that solves all the problems, and it was just worse.
Well, that's so. From what I understand, Junior's got something tied up into it. Like he actually had, like he's a producer or something. He wanted the iRacing team to get behind it, and from what they said, that like you got NASCAR and iRacing NASCAR game that you have all the realism of iRacing, but you can also have assets for people who just want to play casually instead of hardcore. But for those hardcore drivers, all that same stuff that's in iRacing is also in this new NASCAR game.
Yeah, I mean, again, we'll see. I don't have much confidence in it. Hello?
Hello? Dude, why is it taking forever?
I was about to ask you how it was coming.
6.13. Oh, damn, it's storming its ass off. Jesus Christ. I also love how dumb people are. They've had fireworks last night, so we went out and parked in the back lot to watch them get a close view of the fireworks. And they've been doing the whole. I know you've been to a fireworks show recently where they have like the big explosion, like the giant fireball that shoots up off the ground. They've been doing that for a couple of years now, and this woman, as it's going on, she starts freaking out. Oh my God, that's not normal. It's like, they've been doing it for like the past 2 or 3 years. Where have you been?
Yeah, I don't know. Last time I went to a fireworks.
Yeah, I no clue who these people are. Absolute zero clue who all these people are performing except for T.I. and Gabriel Iglesias. Well, okay, I know who Big and Rich is, but it's not someone I listen to. But the rest of them, I have. Okay, and Blues Traveler. Okay, Blues Traveler, but they were like the fill-in slot. So, but the rest of them, like Gavin Adcock. I think it's his name, who performed last night. And then I don't know the name, but I know the song from TikTok, the "Excuse me, you look like you love me."
Yeah.
She performed out there. She opened for somebody else. Oh, and the other one was Riley Green. I think is it Riley something. Everybody said his concert was really good. Never heard of him.
Yeah, me either.
I think that's who she opened up for, to be honest with you. And T-Swizzle fans are going crazy because her face is plastered in multiple areas out there this year because they opened the Fair Museum, and she's plastered right up there with Reba and all of them in the museum, which was supposed to, because we have what was an ice hockey rink out there, and they closed down because it said it was too much to maintain or something like that, so they closed it down. And the way this place was described, that's what was taking over the rink. The whole thing was going to be a Delaware State Fair museum, which I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, no, it's just a tiny little corner, what used to be like the pro shop there. That's all they made the museum, and her face is plastered in like 3 or 4 different places, and then up against the grandstand, they got her giant face on one of the doors. So this is lame, but Swifties are losing their minds.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. It's pretty easy to capitalize off of that.
Sidebar to that song you were singing earlier. It's Ella Langley is the one.
Who?
Song that song. Ella Langley. I'm butchering the last name.
Let's see, concert lineup.
She sung with Riley Green. You Look Like You Love Me.
Lauren Watkins. Okay, so maybe it
Yeah,
wasn't
no.
her who sung it. Maybe they were just singing it. She came out to sing it with them. I don't know.
Okay.
But we had the harness racing was the first night. Then we had demo derby the Friday. Then Riley Green with Lauren and Watkins was Saturday night. Then Fluffy was Sunday. Then Blues Traveler, Jen Blossoms, and Spend Doctors was on Monday. CC Winans with Caleb and John was Tuesday. Gavin Adcock with Austin Snell was Wednesday. Thursday was Russell Dickerson with Nico Moon. And then tonight, of course, is TI, and tomorrow night is Big and Rich with Brian Martin.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could do without all of that.
I wouldn't mind going. Well, Fluffy, I wouldn't mind seeing him, and I wouldn't mind going to the TI concert. I used to listen to hell out of TI back in high school. But other than that, I don't know who any of them are except for Big and Rich, and I've never really been a fan.
Not me either.
I only have like one or two of their songs that I actually like, and that's about it.
The only song I can tell you by them was Shave Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
I put the wrong downloading link? Oh, my bad.
Which I didn't really understand. Like, why people thought that was a good song.
I don't know why it keeps... I'm hitting the all mods download, and for some reason it's bringing up... Mediafire is acting really stupid. All mods download. There we go. Alright, it's fine. I don't know why. Mediafire's being really dumb.
I'm sure.
I clicked the all mods download, for some reason it kept putting a FS911 mod in there. I don't know what to do. Watch our goats grow. I do want to get eventually I want to I'll buy this. I do want to make some brewskis. Oh. I want to do... Yeah. I want to do a couple of these. Do a couple of these. There we go. Phoenix is about to blow a few $1 million. On what? What am I supposed to... Oh no. That was 28,000, sir. We're gonna grow some. Oh, those aren't even. That's gonna bug me. That's gonna bug me. I'm sorry, Tony. Yeah, that's gotta go, and we'll put another one. Oh, that's better. All right. So I do want. I think we're gonna do some cherry trees. Yeah. And then let's do some banana trees on this one. Yeah. Then we need our water. Yeah, but you have a hard time staying out of the construction character. That's because I like building, sir. It's not my fault. Everything I do is to make money. Okay? The more you build, you gotta spend money to make money. Okay? We'll have to figure out if I have to move anything for the green bins. Oh, that's not necessary. I can put green bins over here. I put in a smaller set. If you don't want to put anything out there, I can do this here. I don't think we have enough money right now. We do have enough money. I put in this set here, which I can do like. I want snapping on and do like this. I was thinking about replacing this actually. I want to replace that with this. How much bigger is it? It's not bigger at all. Oh, there's a door on the back of this thing. Okay, maybe we won't replace that. So yeah, I can do... This one holds... So the big one... Where is that? I'm on the wrong thing. The big one does 5,432,000. Am I like muted or something? Or are they just being really quiet? And this one does the same amount. So it's smaller and we're not... Yeah, I'll just do that. And we'll just put that right there. Save ourselves some money. If you down the line you want to put that big one up somewhere, go for it. How come this one's not accepting water? Are we out of water? Did it use all? It used all the water, that's why. I'm okay. I'm okay. Why is it not taking water? Well, sure, just because there's no water in it. Son of a... Damn, tell them how you really feel. Malo coca. Cocaina. And that's why we have... That's hail damage. That's hail damage. That... You guys didn't see that. I was trying to put the cap back on my bottle and drove into the field. I mean hail damage. Hail happened. One of these days I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna redo his landscaping. I tell you what, Jay, I'll make you a deal. If he ever pisses me off to the point where it's ban worthy, I will let you have the honor. See, Tony got this big ass room over here. Talking about moving stuff. Fill that up. Fill her up. Our chickens need food. So we gotta harvest for that. Is this mine? It is. Okay. That's for sell pallets. There you go. We both know you won't let him get banned. He hasn't done anything to be banned for. Other than you not liking him, man. That's the only... That's... You don't like him. I understand that, but that's not a bannable offense. Oh boy. I feel like there's a lot worse people that deserve that type of anger, sir. Sugar honey iced tea. How much water are these freaking... Oh my god! Hey, we got 2 more trailer loads of water going on in these things. Jesus, Pete. Who knew trees took so much water? wires down. In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Just a sexy boy, sexy boy.
All right, finally.
I thought I was muted for the longest time, but apparently I wasn't.
No, just me. I've been yawning for the past 10 minutes.
Same, fam, same. That's crazy because I took a nap.
Oh, damn. I was supposed to have a half day today, and I ended up working a full day. What was morning? I have to give a presentation on Monday, and that's like my biggest fear in the world is presenting stuff to people.
I thought you enjoyed PowerPoints.
I spent my day in PowerPoint. Making my PowerPoint slides.
I was a nerd with PowerPoint back in high school because we had to take like business classes. Didn't matter what shop you were in, you had to take business classes, and they focused on PowerPoints because part of your senior project was a PowerPoint on whatever you chose. Like I chose wind turbines, so I had to do PowerPoint on that. But I was like always getting like the fancy like animations, to switch slides. So I had music to it. Like I was
one of these days, I just want to throw that in there. I used to be a whiz at PowerPoint too. Like I took a PowerPoint class, like in college. It was just Microsoft Office. Man, our PowerPoints that we have to do are just so dry. Like we have a template for our company, so all the PowerPoints are done on those templates. Like the slide theme is the same, all the fonts and sizing and stuff's like preset for you, and then you just put in what you. I know, and it's just like one of these times. So like my meeting on Monday, I have to present to our the company's chief medical officer, and I am just like I want to put in like a transition animation so badly, like star wipe. And it's just like, we were $500,000 over budget. Star wipe. But don't worry.
everything's going A-okay. Fade out.
We're only halfway through the year. Plenty of
Fades
opportunities.
out to the end. We are the champions, my friend.
At the end, it'll just be like PowerPoint designed by Prestige Worldwide.
Now on to my next PowerPoint. The reasons why we should buy a company boat.
Now, you know the surplus that I was talking about in this area? Well. Let me tell you.
Let me introduce you to this thing called a yacht. Let's go.
Yeah. Talk about an asset that appreciates in value. Plus, they provide passive income. You can rent it out to people.
No more boring meetings in the office. Take it on your brand new yacht. Wait, did it take a whole nother truckload?
I like it. Maybe I'll add that in there. There's an opportunity.
Holy shit. Okay, maybe just start filming this one. I did. Alright. Possible investors? Could be you.
Even though we work for the same company. I just turned it into a Shark Tank pitch. Like, yeah, your numbers, they weren't so great this quarter, but that's okay. Let me tell you about my company.
He's like, wait, is he pitching us a boat and just use the word shark? For that, I'm out.
Yeah. It's like you were actually just supposed to present on Q2 results. I wasn't expecting this pitch. For those reasons, I'm out. Oh, and you're fired.
Did you do this on company time? No, 100% at home, by myself. Did not waste any company resources on this.
Except their computer.
Not like you crashed the boat you were trying to sell him.
It's true. I would genuinely be curious to see what that reaction would be. I mean, we went to extremes there, but I'm saying something as simple as putting in just like a slide animation. Yeah. Like, I feel like that would be enough to... That's like the equivalent of going in there and doing that. I'm pretty sure.
Just do it, and then after it happens, gauge everybody's responses, and if it's like negative, just be like, oh, how'd that get it? I must have clicked the wrong button. I'm sorry about that. That's on me. It's my bad.
No, I'm just gonna be like, okay. So what I'll do is I'll have the exact same PowerPoint, like, ready to go. Like, also opened up, but in the background, it's the same presentation, just doesn't have any animations. So I'll start with the one that has all the animations. So I'll go, you know, we didn't do well this quarter, but, you know, let me break this down and, like, explain why, and then, like, star wipe. And then I'll just look at the reaction for that, and if it's not good, I'll be like, you know what? I think I'm using the wrong presentation.
This was a rough draft. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this was my practice one. This is what I practiced with over the weekend. Hang on. Just switch screens, exact same presentation, no animations. You're like, I see we have a bunch of losers in here.
You guys don't like fun. All right. I'll save my star swipes for somebody else.
You know? Just trying to bring it back. Did I load in for you? I'm stuck at 100% compiling shaders.
Are you super serial? That's the issue I was having.
Even though it's 100%?
Yep. It would say just stay stuck at compiling shaders.
Yeah.
There was someone that was floating in the air above your place.
It's my guardian angel.
It just said unknown. I don't know if it was you or Tony. They're not there now, so it must have been Tony. Oh no, Tony hasn't joined.
Yeah, no.
You can try
Don't say it.
deleting your cache and see if that fixes it.
Ugh, okay, no.
But if not, I have to hold on. Let me pull up the server, see if anything else is outdated. I just updated it, so it shouldn't be.
There were 3 mods that needed to be updated.
You're kidding me.
Well, I wasn't sure if you were gonna be around, so I started doing like, I just started a single player. I selected all the mods to do that, and it was like, hey, these 3 mods you can update through like mod.io. Do you want to do that? And I was like, yep. And one of them was like a really long chicken coop. I think one of them may have been like the country store sign. Or no.
Store sign?
No, I lied. It wasn't that.
The only chicken coop we're using is not on Motto, but I don't think.
Yeah, but I did the all mod download. Like I did.
Nothing in the services that needs to be updated. Unless I have to. No, I don't think I have to stop it.
How many mods did you put in there? Oh, look, never mind.
Ba-dum bum bum. Ba-dum dum dum.
133. $135. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. Maybe if I get rid of these 2.
Our trees are full of water.
I wonder if that'll do it. Because yours has a 133. I had updated a couple.
Like I said, you can try deleting your cache, the shader underscore cache and the gym underscore cache folders. See if that fixes it. That's what I was doing before, and it worked. And then when the whole mod outdated thing happened, that's when it just wouldn't let me back in.
Where's the cache? Where do you find that?
That's in your my games, or Farm Sim 25, and it's in that folder. JIM underscore cache.
Gym cache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Just delete
shader
the whole
cache.
thing.
Yeah, just delete it, and when you load back in, it will regenerate it.
So just delete everything in gym cache.
Just delete the whole folder, yeah.
Oh, okay. See you later, Jim. Bitch.
I think you hurt his feelings, JT, if you're still around. He hasn't said anything since you made your comments. Excuse me.
Gotta love it. I'm not blaming you at all for this. I'm just saying that it's like, oh, I have Friday. I can do some gaming, and it's just like, for whatever the reasons are, it's just like, of course. It's like, can't game.
Yeah.
Nothing towards you. It's just that that the week is gone.
I fully expected no one to be here, so I was like, and I've been sick all day, so I was like, you know what? Not go to stream. And you said you're gonna be here. I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of it.
Okay, well,
I don't know what's not agreeing with my stomach, but it has not been a pleasant day for me.
You don't have to stick around on my behalf. Wasn't this? I was probably just gonna be like upstairs. I finally got the Game Pass and on the TV working. What an ordeal that was. Did I tell you about that?
You didn't tell me there was an issue. You told me you could do it, and that's why I got excited.
Yeah, I thought you could do that with the Fire TV. I got it, set it all up, threw the box out because the TV worked. I just never got around to it. And sure enough, I go to get the Xbox gaming app, and it's like, oh, it's not compatible with this. And I was like,
Update.
Are you serious? And then I looked back, and it was like the Omni version of the Fire TV. Even though it's like a good version of it. It's not. It's like above the base one. And it's like, well, no, that doesn't. In fact, like there's only one model of the Fire TV that it's compatible with. It's like, what's so complicated about this that makes that you can't do that? You can't use it. So I was like, oh, okay. Well, you know what? I had the Fire Stick before, and I was like, this is weird, but I'll plug that into the HDMI thing. And I'll see if that works.
Fire TV.
So I put that in, and I went to download it, and it's like, nah, it's not compatible with this either. It's like, well, what the F is this thing compatible with? Like, obviously, there's some false advertising going on. So it's like the Fire Stick 4K Max is the only one that it's compatible with, and then there's only one model of the TV, and I just didn't have either. But I've committed to this life of I'm going to try to spend more time, like, not in my office. Like, but, like, still gaming and stuff. So it's just like, okay, I got to make this work. So I got a refurbished the Fire Stick Max thing. And then I was able to get the Xbox app, which is great. It is weird that I have a Fire Stick plugged into a Fire TV. That one's bothersome because the remotes are identical and the home screens and stuff are identical. So if I want to play a game, I have to go to HDMI 1 and then that input turns on and it's the exact same menu. So then I'm constantly going to have to battle between like which remote is which menu and what does what. Super confusing.
You ready to
and to switch back from HDMI to like Fire TV, because Fire TV is not an input, it's like the home base for it. So like it's just complicated. And so then I took my wireless remote from down here and I plugged it into the USB in the Fire TV, and it was like, nah, sorry, we don't recognize this. And it's just like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me?
You ready to be pissed off?
Oh, I was just like beside myself. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just like committed to it. I'm doing it. So I got a Bluetooth controller.
You told me about it, so I checked on my computer or my TV to see if it's thing. It has a menu. You just go through, you do the setup process, and then you just log right into your Game Pass, and it's set up like that simple.
Right. So there's no like compatibility bullshit.
Nope.
I know.
Only other thing I had to do was I had to hook my controller up, my Xbox controller up to the TV Bluetooth.
So now, which
fine.
So I never had a Bluetooth controller. Mine down here is wireless, so I have like a USB dongle thing, and that's the only way that this controller connects to the computer, because the wireless has a lower latency. So I assumed that because it could take it calls it a wireless controller in the description for it, and it's like, well, it's not wireless, it's Bluetooth. But one of the other reasons I got the Fire TV is if you're just watching TV, like you can connect your Bluetooth headphones to the TV and just watch and listen through your headphones, which is good because, like, if I'm here and I'm like doing work and not paying attention, I have the TV on as background noise. But when my wife's here or my wife's doing work, she has it like completely silent. No noise, no music, no TV, no nothing. So I figured I could have the headphones and I can like watch one of my shows while she's doing work or something in the evenings, and that's great. And I'm just waiting for the fact that like you can't have two Bluetooth devices connected. Meaning like you can either have your controller plugged in or you can have the headphones, but you can't have both.
Mine can.
Yeah, and so like here's the thing is like if that doesn't work, I am going to return this TV. But like I don't have the box anymore. And it's also like a 60-inch TV.
I don't want to sound like that person, but I keep boxes for at least a month.
Normally I do too.
Yeah, we keep
the box for a 60-inch TV
it,
is massive.
Yeah, it is 100%. But we kept ours for
And with the styrofoam and shit.
Until we realized we liked everything about it, and then we tossed it.
I know, but I also, like, what ran through my mind was, like, if I can find a cheap workaround that solves all the problems, I'd rather do that than, like, realistically, it's going to be, like, me trying to bring this thing back to, like, a UPS store.
That'd be funny to watch.
I want no part of that. So it's just like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this TV work. Yeah, I'm still compiling shaders, so that's awesome. What?
Okay, let me back out and see if it lets me rejoin. Because Tony still hasn't joined, so... Yeah, because I forgot that I had hooked my controller up to the TV. So when I powered it on, my wife was sitting on the couch watching TV with her earbuds, which she likes because she can watch TV. Like before, when we had the Roku, she had to use the Roku app on her phone to like control the Roku so she could listen to it through her earbuds. With our new TV, she can just hook her earbuds right to the TV.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah, so... I had forgotten I had hooked my controller up to the TV, so I'm sitting there, like, why is my controller not working? Next thing I know, she's turned
it's like going to different menus.
Yeah, she turned TV, she's like, it just started freaking out. I was like, oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. I forgot to change it back to my computer. Yeah, that's 100% me, that's my bad.
Well, I actually like the, so I usually stick with like the Xbox controller, like the Xbox brand controller for stuff, because I've tried like a few like knockoff ones, and after like a couple of months, they just die.
What's up,
There's really not that good. But
Steve!
Like the wireless one's like the traditional Xbox One controller, like the black one. But the Bluetooth one's got this like, it's more of like a coarse material instead of being smooth.
Yeah, get it.
Yeah.
How's that geeky? Yeah.
Oh, say something else.
The one that I got from they asked me to do a review on the one that has the Gengar Hydro Dip thing on it design. That's one I've been using, the actual Xbox controller.
Oh yeah.
But it has Bluetooth built into it as well. so I can hook it up to access. That's how I have it hooked up to my computer through Bluetooth. Some wireless dongles are freaking expensive. Oh, mine just went right in 100% compiling shaders and then start.
Son of a bitch.
Y'all have a good one.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
Good night. All right. So the mods you update, were those the ones that you put in from the server? Or? I'm confused.
I took them all out. Yeah, so you could update them.
Because I went
I guess
through
they
mine,
were
I didn't have any
in-
updates.
Yeah. I don't know. There were 3 that was like, oh, you can update through mod.io, like from the game. And I was like, okay, yeah, let's do that. But I deleted those. So now the only mods that I have are from your all mods download. Like that's it. I had a bunch of extra ones. So now I just matched it up until you had 133 items in yours. I have the exact same. I just deleted everything and then copied it over fresh. And I'll get rid of my gym cache again.
Did you do the shader cache too?
I'll just delete that completely.
Yeah, just delete both of them completely and restart your game. I guess we can sleep through the day. Well, nothing else is going on. You can go grab a drink.
I see Tony made it in.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Showing
I
up?
don't know. It says two people in there.
The Walmart we were at earlier had a huge WA figure display. I almost picked up one. Did you see the Creed brothers are getting their figures?
Maybe not.
Dude, they announced all the new figures at SDCC, and I'm freaking hyped. I want the top of my wish list for so long has been a new Hacksaw Jim Duggan Elite, since they have the Legends line. I want a Hacksaw Jim Duggan with just like a normal face, and they went and did a Hacksaw Jim Duggan Ultimate Edition with like 4 different head sculpts. I was just so good. Tony disconnected?
Yeah. He's having issues too, I guess.
Oh, for me too. I'm picking them up. Same with El Grande Americano, El Grande Americano. Had to think of how is it Americano Grande, but it's Americano Grande Americano. There you go. I love that they actually put first time in the line. So good. Anything ready to harvest other than like? Okay, a lot is ready to harvest. Is any of it stuff we need to feed the chickens? No, our chicken stuff is still neat. I guess I can go cut some grass since it's raining.
There we go.
Did you get in?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Shader cashew. Dollar wanted a Dirty Dom figure. I'm gonna get his elite, or his ultimate when it comes out. It's a couple ways from now, I think, where he's got the 3 different head sculpts with a mustache. So good. What did that pick up? Oh, I finally got Seth Rollins Ultimate Edition. I've been looking for that for the longest. Not the Black Pants one, not the orange one. Oh, and I found the Jerry the King Lawler. Oh, that's such a good figure. The Steve Austin Ultimate that comes in the red packaging. That is like such a good figure. I do want to get another one because I want one that I can have in like ring gear with the knee pads and everything. The other one I want to take the knee pads off and display them together. So it's like, and then I want to swap out his arms so he doesn't have the wrist tape. I'm a nerd like that. And then I got my wife. My wife's a huge Sting fan, so I got her the Legacy of Sting 3-pack that came the other day. This is probably the coolest packaging I've ever seen. Am I going there? Oh my god! Look at our fields just absolutely destroyed. This is all hail damage. That's not me. Yeah, I'm a Jerry the King Lawler fan. I met him. He was like super cool with me when I met him. Because I'm pretty sure I told the story before. I met Jerry the King Lawler. He took a few minutes and he was talking to me and was just all around nice to me when I was a kid. Sergeant Slaughter was a dick, and then Hacksaw Jim Duggan was like told Sergeant Slaughter off and told me to sign a damn paper. So I'm a huge Hacksaw Jim Duggan fan. I don't think they think if you went into Walmart, I think Iron Sheik, which I need that figure. think that's a Target exclusive. Pretty sure. Unless you're talking about like the Superstars. I don't collect those. Does this, hold on, does this affect the, looks like it does, or this is just not, I guess we'll hold off until the rain's done, because it looks like it affects the output of this as well. And we need to get our chickens some food. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Slaughter. Me neither. I'm not a fan of Hogan either. And the more that comes out about just how, like, just what a asshat he was, especially towards his daughter. Man, I'm glad I don't have to sit down and watch SmackDown. His daughter almost died in childbirth, and he didn't care. He didn't care. That sums up everything you need to know about that piece of shit. You probably don't listen to I Prevail. I used to. They're the ones that just the clean vocalist just left the band, didn't he? Am I correct? I don't listen to much heavy stuff anymore, and if I remember correctly, the clean vocalist left, and then their music got heavier. Yeah, that's. I don't listen to that like I used to. Why does it say it's sun shining? Yeah, Brian clean vocals left. Yeah. So yeah, I used to listen to them like when they first became popular. Well, I think when they covered the Taylor Swift song. Around then I listened to them, but I haven't really listened to anything newer. It's like I'm so pissed that Atreyu that re-recorded the whole Curse album. Like it sounds so bad. Like I can understand if like they somehow improved it, but no. They should have left that alone. Alex is no longer in the band. Leave it alone. But they're doing it for a money grab. It sounds so bad. It sounds so bad. Anyway, my wife and I went to the Summer of Loud tour in Fort last week. Parkway Drive, Killswitch, now Killswitch Engage. Of course, when I say Killswitch Engage, I haven't listened to anything in the new stuff. I always preferred Howard at vocals, but I do like some old school, Howard era Killswitch. Delaware's Potter, I Prevail, the Anime, Fucking Alpha Wolf, and the Dark Divine. They had that impressed me the most with Beartooth. Yeah, Beartooth's pretty good. I do like them. I do enjoy me some Beartooth. The In Between, still, like, I think it cracks my top 10 favorite songs of all time. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We went to the Paranormal Cirque last Sunday. It was up in Dover. And anyway, going back to after ago, we weren't out of the truck for 2 minutes. And Eric Jerry of our local walk passes, and of course I had to start off them. Kind of cool. Nice. We when I went to see, it was 2008, Three Doors Down with Stained and Hender and Jet Black Stare. When we first got in, Jet Black Stare, the lead vocalist, walked right past us signing autographs, and then after their set, Hender, like their bus was right up against the fence to the side of the stage. They were just hanging out in front of the bus, and you could go up and you got to talk to them, and they were signing autographs and everything. That was pretty cool. That was pretty awesome. But we went to the Paranormal Circus, and it was quite funny. I'd say if it's in your area and you enjoy more adult themed circus type of thing, you should check it out. But the ringleader, like in the storyline, he comes out and he's looking for, I'm guessing it was his address. It was hard to hear at some points. That was my only complaint. But he had a suitcase, and he got a guy from the crowd to hold the suitcase. And it was a bald guy named Steve. And at one point, as he's digging through his suitcase, he pulls out a dildo, and like he motions like for it to stick to his head, and then he looks at Steve's bald head. I was like, please do this, but apparently the guy wouldn't let him put the dildo on his head. But it was just funny, a bald guy named Steve. Like at one point in the show, he cracks a whip and he hurts his finger, so he goes to a woman in the first row of the crowd, and he has her kiss his hand, and then he's doing another thing, and he ends up hitting himself in the nuts, and he goes, oh, and he walks up to the first row in the crowd, and then all of a sudden he turns and the spotlight's on Steve, and everybody's going, Steve! Good time. That circus one, dude, it's worth it. It's worth it. I'll put there. It's a circus. They will try to get you to buy like when we first sat down, like they were coming around, lemonade, drinks, masks. Like they're trying to nickel and dime you for everything. So I mean, but it's a circus. That's part of any circus you go to. They try to get as much money out of you as possible. But it was super enjoyable. Our only complaint, like I said, at parts it was hard to hear what was saying. It's like I don't know, like the speed, like where we were sitting. I guess the speed, like we were front row. I guess the speakers weren't turned towards us or something, because there's parts where I just could not make out what they were saying. And then during the intermission, they have people in costume come out and get pictures with it, and it was just, my wife was hoping for Pyramid Head, and they didn't. Pyramid Head wasn't out there. I couldn't even tell you what the one guy was on stilts. The other woman was like a witch doctor, and then there was a creepy little girl in a hospital gown in a rocking chair. Gonna end up missing. I guess that's supposed to be Ghost next weekend. Dude, I missed them because ticket prices for concerts these days are absolutely ridiculous. I think when we went to see them in 2018, the VIP was $300, and like a normal ticket I think was like $100. And now people are paying $500 just for general admission. I'm just like, whoa, no, I'm good. I'm not going to spend $1,000 just to sit in general admission. Yeah, that's how you get they get you. We have a circus come here once a year. T-shirt, 30, shake up, lemonade, like $10. Yeah, I get. We have the fair in town, and the prices were actually at the circus was cheaper than the prices out at the fair, so I'll give them credit for that. But they do they come around, they like throughout the whole pre-show, like they come around and they're like lemonade and sodas, and every time you're just like, I already got a drink here, and like, hold it up, and then like we paid attention because they came around. The guy come around with a camera and a Chucky doll, and he'd had you pose together with a Chucky doll, and then at intermission, a woman come over. She's like, "Hey, we got this souvenir picture for you if you like. It's $10." And then to get up on stage and get your picture with the actors was $20. Like it's not horrible, but that's part of the circus experience where they will try to get you to pay for what they can. But it wasn't like terrible prices.
Here we go.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm going to NASCAR in Iowa next weekend. They'll be in town on the 3rd. Nah, NASCAR sucks. We had NASCAR in town this past weekend. It's $30 for lawn space at Pine Knob in Detroit for that concert, but it was my birthday present from my wife. Yeah, that's not terrible. And like the tickets for the fair, like I think it was like $48 a ticket to see Fluffy. Like that's not terrible. I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about like Ghost and Sleep Token tickets. You're talking like $300, $400 per ticket. It's just like, what? It's these arena tours, which are absolutely ridiculous. Festivals and stuff. I don't complain. I think it was Boardwalk, the Rock the Boardwalk down Ocean City. I think it was like $100 a ticket, but look at all the bands you got to see for $100 versus Ghost. You're paying like $500 a ticket just to see Ghost, and when just what we're talking 7 years ago, you could see Ghost and get to meet the lead singer for like $400. So you're paying $100 more just to get in the door. Honestly, I have a much better time at sprint car races than I do NASCAR event. Oh yeah, 100%. I will say the only two races I ever went to at Dover were great races. It was the first race after 9/11, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. won. My favorite baseball player was the Grand Marshal, Cal Ripken Jr. And Jr. won the race with Wilson from Castaway in his car. So like that, it was like Tom Hanks being one of my favorite actors. My favorite NASCAR driver wins. My favorite baseball player is Grand Marshal. It was really neat. And then my second race was the one Jeff Burton won, and I was like always kind of like Jeff Burton. I liked the way he was in the 99, the purple and like the pinkish purple and black car, that Exide I think it's pronounced, Battery's car. I really liked that car. And then he was driving the number 31 Caterpillar car, and I always liked the Caterpillar car, even back when Ward Burton was driving it. The number 22, I don't know, just like the cat cars. So he won the second race I ever went to. That was pretty cool too. But my favorite races I've ever been to was down at the Speedway in Del Mar. The dirt track races, those are always a lot more fun to go to than a NASCAR race, in my opinion. There's other people that probably still enjoy NASCAR races. Not many people do, compared to how it used to be. And we had this conversation earlier, just the difference in traffic and crowd size in Dover compared to from 2008 to now. It's crazy. Been to a bunch of races when Nazareth Speedway was still a thing, and a few at Pocono. The only NASCAR race I've ever been to was Dover. I've been there twice, and that's because we got free tickets. The first race after 9/11, my grandfather always got tickets to every race, but he wanted to take his own cooler in, and it was the first sporting event after 9/11, so they were like super strict. You couldn't bring in your own bags or anything, and he was like, I'm not waiting in line for a drink, and yada yada. Like he wasn't having it. So he called my dad, and he was like, you want to take your kid to the NASCAR race? I got 2 tickets, they're yours. And my dad was like, you want to go to a race? I was like, sure. So we went. And then the second one, a woman that my mom worked with actually won the tickets in a giveaway, and she had no interest. She had no interest in going, so she just like, do you want to give these to your husband? Sure. Me and my dad were like, yeah, we enjoyed ourselves last time. Let's go again. It was really cool. We sat the first race. We sat in turn 4. As a matter of fact, if you watch, it's on YouTube. Fun fact, fun Phoenix fact. If you watch the race on YouTube, it's the MBNA 400, Cal Ripken 400, from Dover Speedway. During the, I can't remember if it's the national anthem or if it's God Bless USA. When one of those, in turn 4, there's a giant flag. I'm at the very top, like center of the flag, holding it. So you can't see me, but I'm there. That was awesome. But we sat in turn 4. We were close enough that we could, like, it was like you could see the cars. It looked like they were right there, but you could see the whole track, which I love. And luckily enough, the second time we went, the tickets were pretty much the same spot except on turn 2, and we could see the haulers. And we got this, like, the race ended. I saw Junior pull up to his hauler, and he like hopped out, and he was sitting on the back of it, and I was like, oh my god, it's Dale Junior. I was nerding out. I wonder how much SummerSlam tickets are this year, being it for 2 nights. I don't know. That's a good question. It's in New Jersey, isn't it? SummerSlam tickets. For a 2-day pass. Let's see how much it is. That's not horrible. $223 for... Oh, that's for 2 tickets? I mean, that's the cheapest ticket. $223 to be at, it's like up above the entrance, all the way at the top. It's not terrible for being, you get 2 nights for 2 tickets for 2 nights, so it's like $100, $112 per person to go both nights. It's not terrible. I don't know if I want to sit that far up. Oh, it's in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Okay, so it's basically New York. And Tony still can't join the server. What's your issue, Tony? Spent like $400 for nosebleeds in Cleveland at last year. That was for 1 night. I mean, Cleveland's got to be like the same level as East Rutherford, New Jersey.
He's got to delete his caches. And take out all his other mods.
Dude, they had a house show in Salisbury, and it was like $200 a ticket. It was like, No, no. I'm good. I would love to go to like a Raw taping or a SmackDown taping. I would even been happy going to the house show, because I've only ever been to a house show. I went to an awesome house show, but yeah, not for that price. $200 a ticket for not even a TV episode? No, I'm good. I'm good. Never been to WWE. I went to a house show in 2007 or 2008. I don't remember what year. Got to see Jeff Hardy. Got to see Rey Mysterio Jr. Got to see Carlito. Who else am I not? Christian was there. John Cena was there, and he did the attitude adjustment to Big Show. And good God Almighty, we were like 5 rows back from the ring, dude. It's like I got chopped in the chest when Big Show hit that ring. Oh my God. Like, I'm not a huge fan of John Cena, but that was impressive. That was pretty impressive to watch him pick up Big Show like he did. And when Big Show hit that ring, dude, oh my God. Who else am I forgetting? Do I still have them on my... I don't think I have them on Facebook. Now I am jealous of my brother. My brother got to go to a SmackDown taping where Ozzy Osbourne performed. It's when Ozzy released that album with I Don't Want to Stop on it. He showed up to SmackDown and he performed that on SmackDown, and I was just like, I'm jealous now. There we go. Let's see. Carlito, MVP, Lil Nate, Dolph Ziggler, Rey Mysterio Jr., I don't know who that guy is. William Regal. There you go. That's who I was missing. Tommy Dreamer, Christian, The Miz. What's Carlito's brother's name? Primo or something like that. Oh, CM Punk. Old school CM Punk. How did I forget that? It was CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy. Big Show and John Cena. Here you go. I'll put it in general chat for you. This is how close we were. And then old school CM Punk. Oh, you can get right next to the ring for $16,000. Yeah. Yeah. This is half of a brand new SUV. It's a ring sign. Have you watched Happy Gilmore 2 yet? No, I haven't. No, I have not. I plan on that. I was on the fence because I talked about it. I think it was it Cody who said that he had watched it already? I think he said it was funny. I was on the fence about it because, like, Adam Sandler's comedies don't miss. Like, they're always a good laugh. Even like the lame ones, there's still moments in it that it cracks you up. So I'm saying a comedy, which it's got that going for it, but it's like when you make a sequel to like a classic, it's just kind of Dang, that's close. Yeah, 100%. That's why I said when he picked Big Show up and gave him the attitude adjustment. When Big Show hit that ring, dude, it was a thud that you felt in your chest. Like everybody was just like, Jesus Christ! It almost felt like an earthquake. Gilmore out. Yeah, it came out today, didn't it? I didn't know it was today or tomorrow. I heard Becky Lynch is in it. Yeah, Becky Lynch is in it. MJF's in it. I can't remember who else is in it. All like the professional golfers are in it. MJF plays one of his sons. Oh yeah, Eminem's in it. Well, he tries again.
Yeah, we'll see.
I asked him what issue he was having to see if he was having the same issue. And he didn't respond, so. Nobody cares about Mr. Swift. Jeez. Can you imagine that's the only reason why you're famous? Like, I get it, he's a football player, but no one really talked about him. He's a good tight end, yes, but no one was talking about him, and he would never been in a movie at all if it wasn't for Taylor Swift. Can we all just agree on that fact, right? Can we, please? He's only famous for being Mr. Swift. Okay, he's saying 100% compiling shaders. So delete your shader cache and your JIM cache. 100% fixed for PJs.
Can confirm.
He plays an a-hole server in a restaurant. Oh, Lord. Oh, he said he has twice now.
It's gotta be a mod.
Dun. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has a lot more mods. That's the other thing I did is I went through my mods folder and deleted out everything that I didn't need for the server or mod spotlights. Have a good night, Steve. Ba-da-dum-bum-bum, ba-da-dum-dum-dum. I was pretty let down. We went to the fair, and there was this place called Hot Chicks. We went up there. When you see the name Hot Chicks, you think that serves chicken. You think it's going to be hot chicken, correct? Am I wrong for assuming that? I've had bread that has more spice than that sandwich did. It was just 2 normal chicken tenders on a bun, and I paid $14 for it.
Oh, that's the fair for you.
I know, but I could have spent $1 more and got a roast beef sandwich piled high and tastes amazing. This thing didn't have any spice whatsoever. I was highly let down, and my day was ruined. Not really. My day wasn't ruined, but
well, I mean, at least you know for next year.
Yeah, 100%. And then I'm getting TikToks like crazy of what other people ate out there, and you're just like, somehow I missed all this like super fat stuff. Like they have deep fried Reese cups now.
Yeah, they've always had those.
I've heard of the Oreos. I have not heard of Reese cups, but somehow I missed those.
Reese's cups is really good.
And then of course you get the disgusting stuff like the pickle pizza. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Deep fried Reese's is definitely worth the hype.
Yeah, they look delicious too. So, if we go out there next year, my main goal is to find those and get those. And then you see like people posting videos of the cinnamon buns, and you're just like, oh. All I had was a crappy chicken tender sandwich and an Italian sausage, which was delicious. So the Italian sausage is amazing.
The Italian sausage is just way to go. It's
a local company here that they have a booth out there. You get Italian sausage with peppers and onions. Oh, that's our go home treat. We walk around there, and before we leave, we pick up 2 Italian sausages to take home. Something me and my dad used to do when I was a kid. So now I've got my wife stuck on doing it.
Yeah, it's a good tradition.
I was like, I took one bite out of the sandwich, and I was like, I think they forgot something. And my wife's like, what? I was like, I think they forgot the spice, because this is bland as shit. And then I opened it up, I was like, this is just two normal chicken tenders on a freaking bun.
Yeah, they don't care. They got their money from you.
Yeah. There's the heat, exactly. Even got to refill my tea because I thought I was going to tear my hands up. I was like, ooh, something spicy. And I'll refill my tea jug. And I was like, this is weak as shit. That's not bad. There's a place out there called Mama's Jugs where they have different flavors of tea, and you pay $11 and you get it's like just a quart jug of tea, and then you can get refills all day. So
that's a bargain.
Yeah, that's the go-to. We paid $22, and I think we got 6 or 8 quarts of tea out of it.
Damn.
And we walked around when we got filled up at all 3.
Okay.
So worth it. Might have been. The tea's not as good as they used to have a place called Tiki Tea, which was like real Southern style tea, and it's like it was a little bit stronger and a little bit sweeter. But this one had, like, I think the best one, because we tried cherry, sweet, the lemonade, like they call it pucker up. It's an Arnold Palmer, half lemonade, half sweet tea.
Mm-hmm.
And then we tried the strawberry lemon tea. The strawberry lemon tea was the way to go. That was good.
Okay, that does sound pretty good. Our fare around here is pretty tough because it's just like
DuPont, Highway, and Jackson Food.
it's just always slammed.
Oh, it is here too. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, like you can't even walk around. And it's just like, why?
That's pretty much what I'm. Pretty much the fullback. I just barrel my way through the crowd. My wife and daughter just follow up behind me.
I don't know. And also, like with our fare, like very little changes. So growing up living in like the town over, you go for like school field trip, and then you go for like with your friends. And then like, I would go like 3 times over the course of the week for my entire childhood, and then going back as an adult and seeing like the exhibits I didn't really care about as a kid, and do that for 10 years. And now I'm just like, well, I kind of know what it's gonna be.
Yeah, well, here it's changed up so much. It's not for the good. Like, before they built the slots out there, they had, like, that whole field was nothing but rides. Like, they there were so many, they had the skylift chairs that, like, you could sit on and go from one end of the midway to the next. And now it's just a small little area with, like, a handful of rides, because the slots takes up half the parking lot. And then, like, everything's, like, you used to be able to get in free on Thursday nights. Not anymore. It's $10. Get in. But, like, they moved the free entertainment. The free entertainment stage used to be back, like, away from where the concerts and everything took place, and now they moved it up right where the food. So, like, back in the day, you could sit there at Big Al's roast beef sandwich, their little tent area with picnic table. You could sit there and listen to the concerts, and it's just like, oh, hey, like, I'm not there, but I can hear them really good. And now the free entertainment stage is, like, right next to the grandstand, so you're just getting 2 people singing and it's blaring in your ears, so you can't even hear yourself think. Like, that was the stupidest decision ever. Why would you put them right next to each other and then schedule people to perform at the same exact time? That's the dumbest thing ever.
I could understand if you staggered it.
Yeah, like, have them perform, then once the concert starts, you shut it down. But no, she went on after the show started. And I was just thinking, that's chaos.
Yeah, and it sucks for the person, or like the people performing.
And then, like, underneath the grandstand, they used to have it open. That's where you could go and get all your freebies at. They don't do that anymore. The grandstand's completely closed up, and now they have the marketplace, which is a temporary, like, tent pop-up that they put up where people in there, everybody's selling stuff. And it's like,
yeah, well, I mean, not much is free these days.
100%. That's where, like, we still have pencils from when I was a kid, because my mother would go out there. That's where I get all my school supplies. All the pens and pencils and everything.
Hey, free's free.
Yeah. Oh, I did see found I don't know if your trader can be converted into it or not, but found your what you need.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I put it in admin room. I think I got a picture of it anyway. Just gotta find it. There you go.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Gotta have the cab.
Oh yeah, you can use it year round. Well, you're not freezing your nays off in the winter when you're plowing your snow.
Right.
Clearing your
like something
driveway.
Yeah. I think it's more for like the summers. Just put a fan in there.
No, it doesn't have air conditioning. Then you're in a freaking sauna as you're mowing your grass.
I just pass out from the heat. Drive right into the woods.
Your wife's like, I don't know where I haven't seen him in like 3 hours. He was out mowing the lawn, and the lawn just stopped. And they're like, all right, well, let's follow the trail back. And then you're just up against a tree, passed out on the wheel.
Wheels are still spinning.
But the good news is I lost 2 pounds.
And we were going to clear this area out anyways, so...
Tacos in a bucket? What? It's got my baby. Oh shit, me. Oh, those must be the hail damage spots. I didn't realize just how oblivious people are to their surroundings, though. Like, because there's people that live alongside the fairgrounds, like on the same road, and they like charge $10 a parking spot for to park in their yard, and then you have to walk all the way up to the gate, and it's just like, what? Why? When you can literally park right behind the fairgrounds for free. And then they have trolleys that like take you up to the main gate. Like you don't have to walk. And then even people posting on TikTok where they're walking up the gravel road that the trolleys take. It's like when you don't pay for VIP parking. I was like, there's literally you're walking on the path where the trolleys come and pick you up and take you up to the main gate, complaining that you have to walk.
Right.
These people are oblivious to their surroundings.
Well, probably just like first timers. I think they're getting the deal. Like, idiots.
No, I mean, there's huge signs that say shuttle stop, and there's little tents at each shuttle stop where you can stand under. And these people are just like, well, you don't pay for VIP parking. Well, do you not see signs? And then when we were sitting out there last night waiting for the fireworks, there's like, they're like, we can't find our car. We don't know where we parked. It's like, how do you not know where you park? Like, that's the first thing me and my wife do. Like, we get out, and we're in row H. We're 5 cars in. We know exactly where we need to go when we come out there. And these people are just like, I have no clue where I parked. And the amount of people hitting the panic buttons just to figure out where they parked was hilarious.
It's not like it's a confusing area.
Yeah, no, like it's, and each row is labeled on both sides, so it's not it's big signs. It's not like it's like a tiny little sign that where you can't see it. No, it's big letters for each row on a light pole, so you know exactly what row you're in. These people are just like, I don't know where I parked.
Yeah, it's just like, well, just kind of makes you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Yeah, I was like, I told my, like, when we went out there the second time, she was like, we're row H, and I looked over, I was like, we're straight back from the tent. Like, just, when we get off at stop 3, you just walk straight back, we're right there. Yeah, it's easy peasy. Even the first night when we were parked, they parked us, and I'm thoroughly shocked, because that's the night we got dumped on and just rained, and the parking lot was flooded. That's why my shoes were so soaked. But they had us parked on the side, and when we're walking up there, there's a truck like 5 spots down. He's just spinning wheels. I was like, oh shit, he's got 4-wheel drive and he can't get out of this. And I'm in a freaking Hyundai Sonata. This ain't gonna be good. Pulled right out of it, so. Spent $30 just to go in, turn around, go back out, because we were so, like, I was miserable. I don't mind the light rain, but when it's raining so hard, you're just drenched and your clothes become like a second layer of skin because they're just stuck to you. Nah, I'm miserable. So we turned around and went home. Ended up going to Dover for dinner. And like I said, my clothes are so wet. It took 2 days of them hanging up to dry.
Yeah, it's just hands down, it's the worst. It's like, that's why anytime I go somewhere, I bring a full change of clothes. Can't help it.
I swear I'm gonna start doing that. Just keeping a duffel bag in the trunk.
Yeah, that's what I do.
And we got in, and everybody was hiding up underneath the overhang for the bathrooms. That's where we were hanging out. And there was a guy that was standing there beside us, and he was right up in front of my wife, and then my daughter, every time she pulled out her phone, he was like bent over all in her phone. I was like, what is this dude's problem? He does not know personal bubbles.
Well, you'd think the pandemic would have taught some people.
I don't think anybody learned anything from the pandemic. Other than when the shit hits the fan, buy a pole of toilet paper. I think that's the only thing people learn. Like when the whole tariffs thing began, everybody started buying toilet paper again. Like, why? You do realize the toilet paper is produced here in America. Like, why are you buying toilet paper during because of tariffs?
Yeah. So okay. Well, have fun with that.
It's like the only thing we learned. Just buy toilet paper first.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
The amount of people that still don't wash their hands disgusts me. I was like the germaphobe before this. Like I was constantly washing my hands. Now I have that eczema on the back of my hand, so I'm not supposed to, and I still do it. Anytime I can, I wash my hands with soap and water. And these people just go, even like they go and take a dump and come out and just walk right out. I'm just like, wiping their nose with their hands.
Yeah,
not tissue, just wiping their nose with their hands. Don't wash your hands
like
afterwards.
one thing that I do a lot more routinely now. I can't even like remember my like hand washing frequency before the pandemic because I never thought about it. Like, never actively thought about it. I just know that I'd wash my hands every time I went to the bathroom, and then like if they got dirty. But I don't like now. I just go if I like touch like a doorknob or something like that. Like going into work, like as soon as I get to work, I'm like done going through all my doors and get all my stuff set out. Like I wash my hands.
That's my favorite thing that's come out, and I wish more people would incorporate them. My favorite thing to come out of the whole pandemic is the hooks where you can grab the door with your foot and swing it open.
Yeah.
Or your elbow. Oh, I love those.
Yep, those are good.
So I don't have to touch the handle with 100 people just touched without washing their hands. Everybody, that should be a new. I'm gonna write my local government. That should be
I like it.
a zoning thing. That should be incorporated in all new public buildings.
It should, yeah.
We should develop ones that go on like the bathroom stall doors as well. Like you step on a button and it swings the door open for you.
That'd be interesting.
That's not so much necessary because you can wash your hands afterwards. It's really the entrance and exit doors that need to have them.
Yeah. If they could just make everything like hands free.
You just wave and automatic door opens.
Yeah.
I mean, they have them at the hospital. Why not? Why not in the Walmart bathrooms. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think it's unreasonable.
Oh, there we go. Damn, I'm not even halfway done cutting this damn thing. Jesus, Pete. I'm gonna be out of fuel before I get this thing cut. And you deleted both? Oh shit. You deleted both shader and gem cache folders? And you would think other mods wouldn't play a factor in it, but it does. Because, like I said, the Colossus pack was updated, even though it wasn't updated on server side and client side. That was the issue for me. So it's like not even mods that weren't even like they were the same matching caused the issue. Like I would imagine just it being out of date or something would cause it's weird. This is by far the most complicated freaking server client communicating game, in my opinion. In my opinion. .5M didn't have this much issues. And that was literally a mod full of mods, and we didn't have this much trouble. Because that was the 100% compiling shaders was what was doing it for me. And when it was doing that, I would just delete my shader cache and my gem cache, and it would let me in. And then when everything happened last week where I got booted, it just wouldn't let me in at all. And that's when I Googled what was, what could cause that. And someone said a mod either being outdated in the client, on the client's side, or a mod being outdated in the server. So I went and looked in the server, and while we were playing, the Colossus mod had an update, and I'm wondering if there's another mod that might have had an update. which is really weird because I put in those 2 mods today, the fermenting pack. I downloaded them right from Giant's website, the fermenting pack and the was it the Barnuminium or Shopaminium, whatever that's called. Those 2 came right from Giant's website. I put them in the server and it said they had an update. So if you don't replace what's in there, that might be it's a different file than in the server than what's on your client side, because on my client side it didn't say I had any updates, but on the server side it said it had an update. So you might want to try copying and pasting the pack and overwriting anything that's in your mods folder that it says you already have, if you haven't done that already, because that could be the issue. Because like I said, I downloaded the fermenting pack and the shop that I put in today. I downloaded them right from Giant Farming Simulator, or farming-simulator.com, their mod section. I downloaded it from there and put them in the server, and it said both of them had updates, and I downloaded them from the actual, like, FarmSim's actual website. So I don't know if there's different versions that go on the website versus what goes in the server. I have no clue. But both of them had updates, even though and they were both version 1.0.0 or whatever. So they're both the same version number, but for some reason I had to update it in the server and then replace it in my files to get it to work. It's really, really wonky. Where did this fog come from? It was clear and then just out of nowhere, it foggy as hell again. It was foggy as hell earlier. Put more at somebody, I guess. Yeah, if you didn't replace the ones in there, that's what I would try first. When's the last time you updated your graphics drivers? That could be another. It being a shader issue, it's something to do with graphics, and I'm guessing it could be because who was it? It was one of the map makers who posted something about how they had to redo the way shaders loaded in their map or something because it broke it in a recent update from Farming Sim. So it could be, I don't know if they have the same issues when it comes to like tracker mods.
Alright, I'm gonna call it. I'm pooped.
Alrighty, you have yourself a good night, sir.
Alright, you as well. See you sometime.
Okie dokie. Guess I can get out of Discord now. All right. I think we'll go ahead and call it a night. We'll give a shout out to our top 3, which was JT, Tony, and Redneck Gaming 98 in that order for top fans of the stream. We also will shout out our fan funders, which is Cody with $1.99, Redneck Gaming with a total of $3, and JT Betards with a total of $5. Thank you guys so very, very much. And I'm going to get out of here for the night. So you guys have yourself a good night. And I probably won't be live tomorrow. If you did like the stream, though, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much, and I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, be sure to click the subscribe button. If you guys want to know if I whenever do a live upload video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.